Well now, welcome back friends to another tale from the Heart of Appalachia, where the mountains are tall, the stories are true enough, and the lessons come wrapped in a little laughter. Today's story is about our good friend, Earl McClendon, a man with a heart big as a hay bale and about the same amount of coordination. But bless him, he always means well. Here's the story. It was a chilly morning, the kind where the frost hangs on the fence posts like it's too tired to melt. Earl was puttering down the back road in his old Dodge pickup. He was humming a tune he didn't quite know the words to when he spotted a fella standing beside a car with the hood up. Steam was rolling out like that engine was trying to cook breakfast. Earl slowed down, leaned out the window, and hollered, "Hey there! Looks like you could use a hand. Lucky for you, I'm practically a professional at fixing things." Now the stranger gave Earl a look, not rude, just curious. "You a mechanic?" he asked. Earl puffed out his chest. "Well, not officially, but I've been around a lot of broken stuff." The man stepped aside, which was his first mistake. Earl popped the hood, stared down at the engine like it was a crossword puzzle written in ancient Egyptian, then tapped a few things with the wrench he kept in the glove box for emergencies. After a minute, Earl nodded real serious. "Yep, thought so. Your carburetor's out of sync with your alternator. Classic case." The stranger blinked. "This car doesn't have a carburetor." Earl froze. "Well, that explains why I couldn't find it." But Earl wasn't one to quit. He tugged the hose, tapped a metal thing, jiggled something that probably shouldn't have been jiggled, and suddenly the engine coughed, sputtered, and roared to life. The stranger's jaw dropped. "You fixed it." Earl grinned like a possum in a pumpkin patch. "Told you, practically a professional." The man thanked him, shook his hand, and drove off down the road. Earl climbed back into his truck, feeling mighty proud, until he turned the key and heard nothing but a sad little click. His battery was dead. He sat there a moment, staring at the steering wheel, then muttered, "Reckon I left the headlights on again." Just then, the stranger came driving back up the road. He rolled down his window and grinned. "Looks like you could use a hand." Earl sighed, then laughed. "Yeah, I reckon I could." The man jumped Earl's truck, and in a few minutes, Earl was back on the road. As they parted ways, the stranger said, "Funny how help works. Sometimes you give it, sometimes you need it." Earl tipped his hat. Ain't that the truth? And from that day on, Earl still helped folks, but he was also kept a pair of jumper cables in his truck, just in case the helper needed help again. Thanks for sitting a spell with me today. If you enjoyed this little tale, be sure to join us next time for more stories from the mountains, where the humor is gentle, the lessons are warm, and Earl is Earl. Until then, take care of yourselves and take care of each other.